Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Bringing them down a couple yards shy of the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position. Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game. Yeah, some guys, as you know, here we try to get a big play right away and take control of that. Others, they look a little shorter passes, get a little momentum built that way. But for the defense, the goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
And like and subscribe. Go for it again. Come on, go for it again. Go for it again. Go for it again, bitch. He cut the internet off. He cut the internet off. Oh man, I locked that boy down. Cut them like I'm finna bust your ass, boy. Who you got? Who you got? Who you got? Who you got, man? No, man. You want them trash.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today we've got a compelling AFC matchup for you, as it'll be the Denver Broncos.
All right, man. Turn that music off right quick, man.
Jets. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They begin the drive with Williams. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover.
You know you done fucked up, right?
First drive of the afternoon.
Well, Lazaro.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there on the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 2nd down, Cook. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Now Rodgers. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman from 17 yards out. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
They'll look to throw. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play.
Man, it's so easy, man. It's so easy, baby. Hell yeah, Brady. Come out of retirement. Hey, y'all. Like and subscribe, man. Hit the like button, though.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start...
There he goes, left side. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Good shit, man. Good shit.
Williams, 41 yards. And the Broncos have cut the lead back down to 2.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. They'll look to run for him with Williams. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Here's Cook again. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. These two teams all tied after 1.
With the score tied 8-8.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Third down, here's a run by Cook. And he is going to have a Jets first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
They'll try the middle with Cook, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Cook up the gut. Shrugs him off. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 34. 36 yards on the play.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. Ooh, with a juke. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Rodgers going to throw. And that is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Good game, bro. If you want to quit already, you can quit now. Hey, y'all, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, y'all.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They try again with Cook. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. To throw, it's Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'd say that he learned from his costly red zone pick earlier in the game, because this time he puts the throw away from where any defender can make a play on it. Unfortunately, he also sailed it over his intended target, and that doesn't work out well either.
I'll get the ball back next quarter, right?
Field goal to break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it.
Huh? Yeah, I do.
To throw is Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
I'm just doing what I do, man. And I get the ball back. I'm finna run this shit up. I'm trying to tell you, man, you want to quit right now, go ahead. I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't blame you.
Yeah, you might have a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
You say you finna go for it? Come on, man, switch that defense up. Show me what you doing.
They'll try and throw for it.
Oh, you ain't gonna switch the D up. Come on, Lazar, get that bitch over 3 motherfuckers, man. Don't worry about it. We'll get it back again. He say I left too much time. He know he got that last touchdown was lucky. You know the game gave you that one. I popped your ass. Yeah, come on, do that again. I popped your ass. Come on, yeah, do it again.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. He'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to have a Broncos first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. Wilson trying to urge his guys to go faster and get set at the line. They go play action here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Wilson on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. And this is caught by Sutton.
They ain't never leave him wide open like that, bro.
A great effort there.
Good shit. I ain't see that.
And the Broncos have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room.
Take that field out.
And this is good. Good play. It's 15-14.
Watch this. Special teams. You knew to kick that bitch like that. You look.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, that first half was a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here starting in the third quarter.
And we've both known this coach pretty darn well, because his game planning is always on point, and now he's got to start the second half. How about all the offensive job in the first half? He'll put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Second down, they go back to Cook. Barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Rodgers with a caper. Oh, the defense right there to stop him. Did he get the yard he needed? He did, says the referee. Barely. First down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Throwing is Rodgers. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have...
You ain't stopping nothing I do. And that's the same play.
Gainer there on 4th down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation.
Hell yeah, we went for it, man. This odd game, it's over with.
They're trying to show extreme confidence.
Let's go. Let's go. And we just keep on going and going and going.
The more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They won't throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 30. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
14.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it. Cook. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Nah, man, I tell you, man, this shit was easy. Yeah, Jew. Hold on. What it is. Good game, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, no, I started to milk that clock a little bit. Got him. I said that before I even got it up out of there. Got him. Come on, now you finna, what you finna do now? What you finna do now?
The stats will tell you that running it is about his proficiency. Know your team and know yourself.
More steps now following the touchdown to kick.
Hold on, here he come. Here he come. Hold on, hold on. Where you going? Yeah. Okay, now I'm finna play with you. I'm finna play with you right quick.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get this up past the 25.
None of that little slick shit no more.
Bring up second down.
Come on, everything. You know not to put that ball in there. I know that.
Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Williams going to get it again on second down.
Yeah. You gonna put that ball in there. You got to now. You got to.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that.
You know that was a pick, right? Oh, yeah. You said you were scoring, man. What happened? What happened to your scoring? I'm still waiting on it.
Wilson with the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it.
All the marbles. Here you go. Here you go. Told you. I told you this defense nasty. Watch this touchdown. Dog, but ooh, he stopped it that time. Can't let him get to Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is gonna fumble.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year.
Oh, you got 100 yards now, man.
You should be able to carry the ball more time, so make sure you get your shake.
Officially nothing on that one. Now gains it. With still 10 to go on third down.
Come on, Cook. We got to get one more drive. One more drive, Cook.
Right where this down started, they need a 4-10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. That's complete to Lazard. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10.
That's just a big boy. That's just a big boy. Man, this shit been a wrap. When I touched the joystick, it was a wrap. This shit been a wrap. When I touched the joystick, it's a wrap. Man, y'all run them likes up, man. Stop playing. I tried to warn him. We going for this shit again. We going for this shit again. My boy could have had 200 yards. That's what I really was going for. I ain't even get Wilson going. I got him dope. You got to get some.
So they go to the pass there on the 2
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point.
I'm mad though. I ain't getting no pick though. I gotta get a pick. I gotta get a pick. Come on, Russell Wilson, throw that pick.
That particular pick factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changes.
Oh yeah.
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now.
Had to put you on your ass. You ain't coming past me. Hey, come here, baby. Baby, won't you come my way? Hold on, I got him.
This is first and 10.
I tried to warn him, though. I did try to warn him.
On first down, Wilson.
Ooh, pick. Ooh. Ain't that Judy kid? Hey, he big as hell, though. Bro, I gotta... He ain't gonna make me double team nobody, though. Still gonna be man to man.
On first and 10, it's Wilson.
Oh, yeah, throw that. Fumble!
You get into these 2-minute situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Another try, second and 10 now. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And all the way home for the Broncos score.
You got lucky. You got lucky.
54 yards.
You got lucky.
The Broncos are able to
You better kick that field goal. You better kick that field goal.
Okay, so they got the score. Do you go
You better kick that field goal.
two-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation. Now you want to even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
No. That was me. All day.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jets have got it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before...
Don't worry about it. I'm finna get them going. Now it's time for you to let me show you my arm now.
Just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now Rodgers. And that one...
You blitz. You blitz.
Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
That fourth quarter, maybe you do start to...
Oh, no, I'm finna launch this, boy. I ain't wasting no time. I'm finna launch this. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm finna put this in the air.
Back to throw. Quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Rodgers to throw. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's going to have to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. To throw is Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Hey, the game wouldn't let me time out. Real shit. Wouldn't let me time out. That's crazy. Unbelievable. If I lose this, it's on the game. What the fuck, bro? Why you hit? Well, I want you to do that again. I want you to do that again. Come on, pick. Pick. Ah! Fuck, get that bitch.
Just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Wilson. This is caught, and he doesn't.
No! No!
Here's 1st and goal.
No!
Williams.
No! No.
Wants to try to end the PAT. And the lead is down to 2.
I gave you that. You know I gave you that too. You know I gave you that too. I'm moving out the way.
They recovered it. But hang on now, there's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Touchdown. Touchdown, baby.
Rodgers throwing here. As he throws that incomplete.
I think he's as close to that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He put his first sack in the game, and he did have the chance of connecting the yardage, just unable to on that throw.
I get out that pocket, man. They gonna pop the fuck out of me.
Give the cook out the gun. He'll get the stop down at the 46. Now the Broncos going to use the second timeout.
Damn, man.
Get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Let me see.
On 1st down, Rodgers. Back to that 44-yard line.
Well, we can see that development. They were hoping that he was going to be able to
What play I want to do again?
turn it into a big play. But no such
Good game, bro.
Defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Rodgers looking to throw. This one's deep for Wilson. And intercepted. Picked up by Kareem Jackson. Jackson down return.
I try to get to Wilson, man.
Like all great games, it came down to the final snap, Charles. They had to heave it and hope, but the Hail Mary was intercepted, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, you never want to be in a situation where your entire game comes down to throwing a jump ball as far as you can. But in that situation, you want to loft it up and hope one of your guys can win in the air. This time, though, it was a defender who got up there, and that was the end of the ball game. Close one throughout. One team just had a little bit more at the end than the other.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
Y'all see how I was doing them? I was playing with him too. He came back though. He couldn't do nothing with me, man. Nothing. He came back with them 13 third down.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got a good one here in the AFC, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New York Jets.
Harrison Butker at kickoff for Kansas City.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. On 2nd down, it's Cook again. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down. They run it again with Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd down, Cook. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of 1st downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. Now Cook running right. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 49 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a 1st down. Again, this is Cook. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And they'll get him down right around the 16. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Now Rodgers. And that one is incomplete.
Man, this thing froze my throw up. Man, get the fuck up out of here.
After one on EA Sports. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. To throw is Rodgers. The first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the 1st quarter before we spilled into the 2nd, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2. They'll try and run it. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Opening drive touchdown. Opening drive touchdown and two-point conversion.
Amazing nowadays for the kickers. I've actually talked with a few of them. They're more concerned about the point after touchdown than actually missing regular field goals. So maybe the coach is taking some pressure off here and just going for two and saying, I'm saving you for the big stuff later.
He's hanging out by the net. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 22. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
From the 38 now, here's second down at 7. To throw, it's Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. No hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run here with Pacheco. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Once more, it's Pacheco. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Here's Pacheco. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind-melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously, such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Rodgers now on first down. Gonna look deep for Wilson. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Keep it up. Your ball, baby. Good. Here we go. Get it all on the table, fellas.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Keep it up. Get a touchdown, baby. Get a touchdown. He's been open all day.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Focus, boys. Focus.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Come on, focus, boys. Focus. Boys, we can win it in longer. Let's get in the end zone. That's it, boys. Let's get the on this way. Put the forward on the stride. Get out of here with a dummy.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco once again, and he stopped immediately there. Stopped in his tracks by Ahmad Gardner. You don't see that a ton, do you? Where the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for Kansas City. Travis Kelce, 54 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Well, they had gone run the previous play. Nice little setup. This time they go play action. Defense bites a bit, and they hit for a big play in the end zone.
So they broke the rule, didn't they? Because of just what you described, they ran at the previous play, come back with the same action, and now they still stick it together and get a big play for a touchdown. What happens as a defensive back is your eyes have to go to the right place. Your eyes in the right spot. But this time the eyes went to the play action. It froze their feet. They weren't moving, and he went on past them and caught the pass for a touchdown.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Rodgers. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them. No pickup.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. A pass complete downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Damn, he exposed me. Got Mahomes. I gotta get to it. He exposed the defense.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. That's caught. He is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Jets have got it. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing second and a mile.
And the entire time, you're probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing is Rodgers.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Justin Reed.